I recognise that I keep saying I'm going to take a break from social media, and believe me, I am. It's just I've got a lot to get off my chest before I do so, and then I'm going to be focusing on my upcoming book priorities and all that. Once I get into it, though, there'll be no stopping me, and I won't. But you never know. If a topic comes to mind, I want to talk about it, then we'll talk. So what I want to do here is, like I said, I'm quite a transparent person, so why not go through this? Because let's share what I've been doing. So this is my blocked list on TikTok. And I thought, you know what, might be worth having a little look at this just because I recently blocked someone else, and I thought, yeah, it might be worth just going through this list myself, to be totally honest. So we'll share it. Some of these I will remember, some I won't. I'll explain roughly why, because I think sometimes a bit of context is helpful. Not that these people would know, because why would they if they're blocked? Um, so we've got Stephen Baldwin, the actor. I think he's incredibly weird. Like, he's really weird. I get strange energy from him when I watch him. I just like, he's doing me head in. First, you just like let it be. You scroll on, but he just keeps popping up randomly, and he's a very strange guy. I don't know what his angle is, but I don't really like him. So I'm like, I had enough looking at you. So yeah, don't really like him. It is what it is. Perez Hilton, can't stand the guy. He's incredibly ridiculous. He contradicts himself all the time. He acts like he cares about certain situations. He go, oh, oh, condolences, but then he'll start reporting about 10 times. So, for instance, when Liam Payne died, he just kept saying, "Oh, my heart goes out to all his family." His tragic time and all this loss. And then he'd go and make 10 more videos on it, and it's all about conspiracy theories and shit. It's always about like he can't help himself. All his content's based on this shit. Um, I remember him years and years ago, like a long time ago. I didn't like him back then. I think he was obsessed with like Paris Hilton and shit. It's all that celebrity gossip crap. That's all he is. And he's still doing it to this day. And again, he acts like he cares in some way. Like he's got some moral compass. He's got no moral compass at all. Don't like the guy at all. He's got multiple accounts by the look of it, but whether they're fake or not, I don't know. Because you get that. You get duplicate accounts because some people make a fake account. So a lot of my block list are actually fake accounts. So it may be actually I like the original content creator, but I know a fake account when I see one, and I block. I'm not interested in inflating follower numbers. I block people I don't like, I don't trust, and if it's a fake account, of course, it gets blocked. But these two at the top, yeah, in fact, the top three are absolute cretins. Let's be honest. Katie Price, Jordan, absolute troll. My sister always looked up to her for some weird reason. I just thought it just says everything about you as a person, really, doesn't it? If you find someone like that as a role model, you're having a laugh. Anyone outside the UK doesn't know who Jordan is. Just put Katie Price Jordan, you soon get a freaking idea. Nothing worth talking about. This one is a tarot reader. Now, she's really insightful if you want to learn tarot, great. But for me, she's a bit high and mighty. She made herself like almost like she's like the gatekeeper of tarot, and it's like you have to do it her way or no way. But from my understanding is she understands tarot in terms of its connection to the next card and its meaning, which is great if you want to learn it from her. But she's not intuitive. So she just reads everything like it's like gospel, like this means this and there's no other meaning. And the whole point of doing all this is really to connect with your guides, and then you feel it's not all about just like exactly what it is. You see it so many times where someone says like, this is what this card means, but I'm getting a different feeling from that, because that's the whole thing. You're not supposed to lean on it so much. It's really just a guide. So the point is, tarot eventually we won't need it. Like, for instance, when I do my own tarot, I've done plenty of videos showing my tarot readings, and literally what I'm talking about or what I'm thinking about is the card that comes out all the time. And I've shared it in my series, A Star Is Born, on my YouTube channel. And the reality is, if you look at it, a lot of what I'm already saying and thinking is already what's coming out after. So I don't actually need the cards. But I get fed up with people saying you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way. It's like, you know what, you do you, but don't keep talking down to people that are actually learning or they're doing it their own way. So I got fed up seeing her in the end. I just thought, she's too up herself. Don't like it. Some of these are fake profiles, I'm sure. Yeah, so some of these are just fake profiles. If they're not, they're just annoying. Trying to think who people are. Yeah, this one where it always says Doctor something, it's always fakes. They've got a lot of followers. Look, 170, but it's all fake accounts. It's all other people's profiles, videos. Chill Silly Art, CLA. I think everybody knows who that is in the UK by now. It's a train wreck, isn't it? You watch a content because it pops up. I don't search for a content. But, the idea that I attract that on its own, no chance. So I block. I block these sort of cretins. I don't like these, what we call, I don't even know what you call them anymore. Like freaking content creator influencers, whatever they are. I can't stand this guy, this Goldridge guy. He's everywhere. You block his account, and everybody keeps making videos on them, so you always see them. So even if you block a main profile, you still get a million other ones. It's so frustrating. So I was like on a constant block. I don't know what some of these are, to be totally honest. Oh, it's stopping now. This is another one of those trolls, I think. They're just cretins, a lot of these people. It's what I consider cretins, so um, yeah, I mean, it's just people I just don't really have any interest in all honesty. So, uh, yeah, a lot of it's just fake accounts. I don't know if it's going to keep loading. It's having issues. So some of these are fake rather than the main profiles. But again, it's like some people can irritate even shit out of me after a while. You know, you go, oh my God, I can't. Because sometimes the only way to stop something is to block them. It's the only way. Because sometimes you even get reposts from people and have their name at the bottom, say they reposted this, and it's like, yeah, but I don't want to keep seeing reposts on that content. So the only way I can stop it is to block you. So sometimes it's not personal. Sometimes it is. Like these sort of people I can't handle. I don't like these influencers that are not really influencers. They're just trolls. They're just like, they just leech off each other to get recognition. And I'm not into that crap. So I have no respect for a lot of these people. But I think most of it is really just scammers, to be honest, who have like made duplicate profiles of other people, pretending to be them. And like I say, it's quite obvious to me who's who. But there's certain people that I don't get good vibes from, and if I don't get good vibes from them, I block them. I don't really care, you know. And that's the thing. We all have that, right? You know, people can block me whenever they want. I don't give a shit. It doesn't. I don't take it personal. Do what you want. If you don't want to see my profile, all you got to do is block it. In the same way, I'll go out of my way to block someone if they annoy me enough, and I see the content enough, and it triggers me. In the same way I said about the other two, you know, the other ones at the beginning, I'll block them. Like Russell Brand, I don't like Russell Brand. He's gone spiritual, but I feel he's doing it as like a trend. He's done it to try to subvert away from his previous lifestyle to now come across as a guru. I've never got good energy from him. I've never liked him. He's a very strange guy. It's like I don't get interested in that shit. You know, I don't follow what other people are interested in. You know, I do my own stuff. I'll decide who I trust, who I'm interested in, who I gravitate towards, and who I don't trust and who I don't like. And I don't care if it goes against the grain. You know, I really couldn't give a shit. You know, I don't like fake. Oh, is that as far back as it goes now? I think it should go lower than that, but it's not coming any lower by the look of it. Yeah, I don't know why it ain't going any, maybe it's still zoomed out. I don't know. But anyway, I know for well there's more than that. But for some reason it's sort of limited me. But I think that's enough anyway to show here. There's an awful lot of people, but as you can see, a lot of them are duplicates. You can see by the profile photos and things like that. So a lot of them are like tarot readings, but they're like some people have like 20, 30 accounts, you know, because some idiots decide they're going to copy them and pretend they're them, and it's just pathetic. And some people are just plain weird. You know, I don't get the attraction to them at all. But some people get sucked into that nonsense, you know. They're like the gossip centers, and they fall to pieces. But this guy is a strange guy, you know. So I'm not going to pretend he ain't. He's a weird one. Yeah, I think sometimes people come across weird and try to seem different. You know, they're part of the problem in the first place. So all of a sudden, he doesn't like Hollywood and he's anti-Hollywood. Yet he was part of Hollywood in the first place. You know, maybe his roles are dried up or something. I don't really know. But when you watch him, you just think he's strange. He just seems bitter. That's how it comes across. I mean, some people think, oh, he's finally telling the truth, but I think he's just bitter. There's something not right about him. So now he's trying to be all like, freaking no, I don't like the guy, so let's just leave it there. But this Perez Hilton, you know, if you just see any of his content, you know what I'm talking about. But then I think some people fall for it because they like drama. And I think that's the thing. If you're interested in gossip, you'll gravitate to these people and think they're gold dust, they're credible. But if you actually watch them, you can see the insincerity with it at all. They're not what they portray themselves to be. And again, who we follow and who we block is personal to us. Whether someone takes it personal is really irrelevant. You know, I have the right to pick and choose who I enjoy content from, who I can watch, and who can see me. You know, me blocking them isn't me stopping them seeing me, although it does stop them. It's me not having to look at them anymore. That's what I do it for. So, you know, you never know. Maybe my content could have helped some of these people. I don't really know, but it's not my problem. They irritate me. I don't want to see them. The only way to do it is to block both directions. Block those directions. Um, and that's my block list. But there are more. It just for some reason wasn't loading. When I was doing it when I was checking it on my phone, for instance, there was more names coming up. But for some reason, it's just stopping at that. I've blocked a lot, and I do block a lot. You know, if like I said, if I recognise a fake account follows me, because sometimes you follow someone, and then all of a sudden you get a load of follows back by another account, and it doesn't say friends now; it just says follow back, that's an indicator. But yeah, I'll still do it now, even if some people don't have to do anything wrong to me. It's just sometimes I just don't like their energy, and I'm like, I don't want to see their shit anymore. You know, it's like if you see it once, sometimes you let it go. But if you see it a couple of times, you're like, no, I don't want that near me anymore. Get them away from me. Keep them away from me. Do not bring them near me. I don't like them. And that's my right, isn't it? Same way everybody else has a right.